not hard to fill your summer programs if you spend some time planning it out the right way. I was struggling with this in my own studios a number of years ago when I looked around my city, which is a city where a lot of people travel and take time off in the summer. They go to other places. And I realized that even though that was the case where I live, there were businesses that didn't change their business model completely just because of the time of year. As a matter of fact, literally every other business I looked at didn't shift what they were doing at the summertime. The grocery stores didn't shut down. Law firms didn't change how they were selling what they do. Even the Taekwondo and karate studio down the street didn't have a significant shift in what they were offering at that time of year. And I started to wonder, why are we doing that with our dance studios as well? Well, a couple of things that I figured out. First of all, I realized that the best indicator of somebody's future behavior, so the best indicator of whether or not a student, for example, is going to stick around and train over the summer, is their intent. It's not necessarily their past behavior. For example, if I went grocery shopping last Thursday, that doesn't mean that next Thursday I'm also going to go grocery shopping. But if I intend to go grocery shopping on Thursday, there's a really good chance that I actually will, right? So we found that if we package our summer programs together with our regular ongoing programs throughout the year and sell that one thing as a package, so in other words, when we're enrolling students throughout the regular school season, we package that together with whatever we're trying to get them to do over the summertime. If we do that, they intend to train over the summer. And then we can say, okay, our regular program during most of the year is worth this, our summer program is worth this. We add those two things together, we divide it up over 12 payments, and then all of a sudden when we sell that to somebody, their intent when they purchase is to train in the programs over the summer. And we got a much higher level of people actually consuming those programs when we packaged it that way. Now, I've changed significantly how I run things at my studios now. Today, we actually run a regular ongoing schedule for our fundamentals or our beginner program throughout the entire summer. But this simple change made a huge difference in how we operate our studio all year round. For the past 10 years at our studios, we actually see an increase in tuition collections at the beginning of the summertime, when in the past, before we'd implemented these systems, we actually saw things drop off pretty significantly, like many studios do. Some studios seeing as much as 75 or 80% hit to their income over the summertime. Our income actually goes up at that time of year now. Now, every time I share this idea about packaging the year-round program together, I get a little bit of resistance from some studios. Some studios are claiming that, hey, my area is different, or hey, you don't understand this or the other. Well, we actually do. We've implemented this in many of our own studios, well, in all of our own studios, but in many of the studios of our clients as well, in all kinds of different areas, all kinds of different countries, all kinds of different economic environments, and we're getting it to work really, really well in those areas as well. Another piece of pushback that sometimes I hear is that, well, my staff doesn't really want to work at that time of year. Well, you may need to make a little bit of a cultural shift, or maybe we can bring in some additional instructors or find a way to run a program that does fit their schedules or their desires over the summertime if you do want to hang on to those staff members. And then, like I said, we just package whatever you're doing over the summer together with what you're doing over the rest of the year and sell that as one whole thing. Okay. Another piece of pushback would be that I want to take time off to travel for myself or to spend time with my family. Well, then let's go build that. If your income went up significantly over the summertime rather than dropping, do you think you could take some of that income and design a business in a way that allows you to cater a little bit more to your own personal lifestyle? So is it worth it to do this work and to make these changes and to think about your business and the summer programs a little bit differently? Well, absolutely. As a matter of fact, most of the clients that we work with that implement these systems, just from this one change over how they handle their summer programs, gives them about a 20% bump in gross collections throughout the year. And that income goes up significantly at the beginning of the summer rather than dropping. Hope that's helpful. I hope it gives you a couple of ideas on how to think about your business a little bit differently and how you package your summer programs.